I know you will have sound now. Hey. Should have sound now. Yes? Hello. What's up, everybody? Let me know if you got it now. Yeah, I see that now. My input's been kind of weird lately. I keep teaching saxophone lessons, then all of a sudden I can't hear my students. Good. Ah, hello. Yes, they're stacked in my room that I can't use these drums just yet. Not in here, not in the apartment, but soon. My middle school band director's in here. He helped me tune them up the other day and put new heads on them and stuff. Always learning. It was a good hang. Yeah. Well, it's been fun. I'm always trying to look at the bright side of this pandemic, right? It's like get time to sit at home and play a bunch of instruments that I never have time for on the road, which has been very cool. I was able to take some piano lessons, take some voice lessons, all the good stuff. So that's been fun. Playing a little bit more horn than usual. I mean, less than on the road, but in terms of show, but in terms of like playing a show, of course. But the saxophone, I haven't shedded saxophone, as they say, to go in the woodshed since like college. So like this, it's been cool to sit at home and remember what it's like to do this. Yeah, see you at Briggs Farm, July 9th. What's up? So excited that I got added to that lineup. That's one of my favorite festivals, is of course my home festival. So that's really, really cool. I'm excited to join that lineup for sure. I know I love you guys so much. It's always a fun gig. Super fun gig. Missing the chord in there. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, yeah, and Lizzie Rose. Yeah, Lizzie Rose will be fun on June 6th. I'm glad that's an outdoor one, too. I was glad they do that. Anybody who's, starting an outdoor thing right now is, super smart, When you're down in the Southland and kneeling in the church pew, you got your fan in your hand, perspiring, and you don't know what to do. Well, cry out, Lord have mercy, and join in with the choir. The devil won't be happy that you stoked his fire. Oh, sweating like a pig and singing like an angel. Oh yes, you're sweating like a pig, singing like an angel. But if the funk is smelling funky, you can be sure it don't sound real sweet. And if the stank get too stanky for you, and you're dripping sweat out your drawers, go ahead and do your dance till the sun sets. You'll light up like a lightning bug in a mason jar when that breeze kicks up, praise hallelujah. Yes, I wanna hear you all the way to Chattanooga, all sweating like a pig and singing like an angel. Oh yes, you're sweating like a pig and singing like an angel. But if the funk is smelling funky, you can be sure it don't sound real sweet. Yes, you're sweating like a pig and singing like an angel. Oh yes, you're sweating like a pig, ooh, and singing like an angel. But if the funk is smelling funky, you can be sure it'll sound real sweet. What's up, y'all? Hey, Ron. Hey, David. How are you? Am I gonna see you? Let's see. What day is that? The 15th. It's coming up. May 15th. Up in Lima. Do I know any Bill Withers? Oh shoot! I should have learned one for you next week or 2 weeks probably. Thank you, Tim. How are you? Do I still get to do blues in the schools? Not currently, no. The only thing that I've done in that same similar vein is I went up to New York City and basically this women's Bible study group was studying lament for a month. And they wanted to tie it in with blues music and talk about lament in blues music and how lament is not always, it's not always a downer. Sometimes it's like, it's got hope in it, you're tired and you just want a better thing, right? So that was really cool, and I recorded that, and it was supposed to stream the same night, and then something went down, like with their internet or something. So I actually have to go back on the 19th of this month, and go re-record, and hopefully have a couple people this time in the audience, which is cool. So I'm excited to kind of have another shot at that one. I talked a lot about women in blues, so yeah, it was cool. Hopefully it's going to be. I think it was supposed to go up on their Facebook too, so I'll be posting that whenever I get the link. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. Yeah, Lima, New York. It's outside of Rochester. It's an outdoor gig. It was really cool. It was held at somebody's house last time, so it was very cool. Yeah, lamentation can definitely be very cathartic. Totally. I will totally come to Berlin. I assume you're talking Germany, yes? Yeah, I should know that by your last name. I loved playing Berlin. That was a fun gig for sure. I played it in 2017, which is very cool. Hello, Piedmont Blues Preservation Society. How you guys doing? Atiba? Atiba? I'm not entirely sure how to say that name, but it sounds cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah. So, what's new with you guys? Are you enjoying this hot? I don't know where y'all are, but definitely in Pennsylvania, it's been hot this week. My dogs, who are supposedly Catahoulas from Louisiana, are like, I can't do the heat. Like digging holes in the ground and trying to get to the cooler, wetter mud. I'm like, don't do that. But it's been fun. We had a good day at the dog park yesterday, and I've been cooking a bunch. I made some bread this morning, which smells amazing. So, you grew up near Lima. That's awesome. Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, is it really? Oh, David, let me see what I can do. Is it just you coming? Atiba? Yeah. I remember doing that. I remember that book being booked for that Women in the Blues thing. So we'll get to do it one of these days. I hope. Because it's just like, come on, we got to get back to normal sometime, right? It's been good. Yes, everything's starting to come back, which is very good. Massachusetts and Connecticut would open up for it. Yeah, I hear ya. I know they're a little on the slower side opening up, but it's also safer. So I don't because I was on steroids. I haven't been able to get vaccinated. They wanted me to wait for quite a while. So I'm in no rush in some ways, and yet I'm in a huge rush to get back. Okay, David, let me see what I can do. I think I can talk to you. I'll probably get you in. Can't imagine that will be a problem, but let me get back with you. What concerts have you started seeing out? Yeah, I miss Buffalo too. Buffalo Ironworks. Where else? Sportsman's Tavern. That's what we played. I love that crowd is amazing. It's really cool. May 15th with the 35th Annual Carolina Blues Festival. Beautiful. Congratulations for y'all. That's huge. So huge. Yeah. Hello. Can't remember where it goes. Feels like moving a mountain. I'm so sure. I can only imagine. Because I've been seeing it from the other side. And, I don't know what's going to happen. We definitely have some dates. Full band dates start June 5th with the Havre de Grace Jazz and Blues Festival up here, which I'm very excited First time being back with the full band since March 12th. So it's crazy. But I know venues are having trouble opening up. Some of them closed. It's hard. It's hard for y'all, I know. So I'm glad it's up and running. Everybody just has to be in a pod now. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that Eric Garrels show was fun. It was very fun. I like that venue, too. I heard you guys are just opened up. Have some new shows coming. So that's exciting. Very exciting. What's up, Michelle? How are you? Long time no see. What's going on? Yeah, I'm excited to get back out there. We've got I have to pull up the tour. Actually, I have them pulled up. So we've got some good things in the works. I'm hoping everything kind of pulls through. You know what I mean? Oh, good deal. Hello. How are ya? Yeah, so Arthur and I have some stuff coming up. We have May 15th. It's part of Fanatics in Lima, New York, which is a duo set with Arthur and I. We did it before. It's an outdoor thing. It's wonderful, super wonderful. And then May 22nd, we're in Sellersville, PA. That's another duo show, and it's actually 2 shows. We're doing an early show and a late show, 2 sets. Which will be awesome. So get your tickets if you're anywhere near Sellersville, PA. I believe they're also live streaming that one, so you could get the live streaming tickets too. And then, as I said, let's see, Havre de Grace Jazz and Blues Festival is on June 5th. We're doing Pavilion in the Pines, which is the Lizzie Rose outdoor thing that they're doing, which is in Tuckerton, New Jersey. And these are all duo sets so far. Havre de Grace and June 6th are full band. June 20th is another duo set, which is supposed to be in Massachusetts. I believe that is confirmed. It's supposed to be in Plymouth. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that's what that is. It's like an outdoor thing. And then we are supposed to be June 24th is in Dayton, Ohio. June 23rd should be in Columbus. June 25th, hopefully Syracuse, New York. And that's for the New York State Blues Fest. And hopefully we're going to have another date on that weekend. And then, of course, Briggs Farm on July 9th. Boom. The Ottawa Blues Festival, which I was supposed to be on July 10th, got pushed another year. So that one is canceled. And then I believe the Winthrop Festival in Washington is also canceled. Unfortunately, it's pushed another year. So the next thing we know, hopefully some stuff in August. We are playing the Pittsburgh Blues Festival, which I'm excited about. I'm excited to be on that roster again. And hopefully back in Rochester at the end of July or beginning of August as well. And then August 14th, Berks Jazz Festival in Reading, PA. That'll be fun. And then we're playing a Longs Park concert in Lancaster, PA. And then who knows from there? There's some Colorado stuff at the end of August that we're hopefully going to make a run out of. And then Gahanna Creekside Festival is in Gahanna. I always say it wrong, so now I'm confused as to which one's which. But Gahanna, Ohio. October 17th, we are playing Lancaster Roots and Blues Festival in Lancaster, PA, and that's always a fun one. And then hopefully the LRBC, the Legendary Rhythm and Blues Cruise, goes in October. And so far, that seems to be what's on my what's on the schedule. So we shall see. Beautiful. Susanna, we'll see you at Sellersville and Griggs. I'm very excited. I've had this whole record out for what will be almost a year, when we play Briggs. And so it's I would love to play a lot of the school band. It'd be great. Any plans on bringing Federico to the U.S.? Not yet. So it's, again, travel restrictions are kind of crazy, and I think he has to quarantine for 2 weeks, depending on where we are. So it's it's hard to do that on the front end and keep him here. So it's a little difficult bringing. I looked at it because we were actually supposed to play Romania, and I don't know that we can do that. But hey, I'm down to play Roanoke. Believe me, I'm itching to play. Itching to play. Yeah, I can play Icarus. Let me get my guitars out. I'll play Icarus. Oh, it would help if you have the case the right side up. That does help a lot. If you notice my Nessa sticker, I don't know if you saw it. I've got a Nessa sticker on there and a Hamilton sticker on the front and the back because I love that gig. We just played that, Arthur and I just played that gig 2 nights and almost sold it out twice, which was very cool. Or maybe I just play it on acoustic. Maybe I'll do that. So then I don't have to get in there. Romania is a long way from Florida. Yes, it is. But anyway, if you tuned in for those gigs in DC, man, that was great. That was honestly the first time I was oh, I kind of feel like my old self again. I feel like I'm getting there, in terms of just feeling oh, okay, we're still musicians and still enjoying the stage craft and all that kind of stuff. Let me grab an acoustic real quick. Stop. Cool. Yeah, cool story. Earlier I was sitting on my little balcony, which I adorned with flowers yesterday. So that was fun. It's all beautiful now. But I was sitting out there this morning and singing and playing a little guitar, singing softly, playing guitar. And 2 wasps or something flew into my apartment, and I already have a 3rd one building a nest on my deck. I was oh gosh. So I got one of them out. The 2nd one is trapped right now between window panes, and I'm not sure entirely what to do with it. I don't want to hurt him. I would like to get him out without hurting him, but I also have 2 dogs that I feel are going to bite it and end up with very swollen faces. Yeah. So cool. Yeah, lots of people like Icarus. Oh man. Yeah, those birds, man. They nest everywhere. I know my mom just we had one in the wreath that had babies, and she was oh gosh, okay, it's so cute. And then her whole wreath smelled at the end of the season, so she was oh gosh, I don't want that again. So she's been checking. And then little did she know the other day, they opened the door, a bird flew in, and of course the nest is on top where she wasn't, on top of the wreath where she wasn't checking. So instead of being in the center. It's like, oh shoot. Always fun to get a bird in your house, isn't it? Little Icarus with his crayons in his hand, coloring in the lines real neat. His cherry soda pop curls bouncing about, his head filling up with all kinds of dreams. He said, I wanna be bolder than an eagle. Yes, I wanna be smarter than Atticus Finch. When I grow up, I wanna wrestle the sun, and I won't give up an inch. So I said, fly, little Icarus, fly. Fly, little Icarus, fly. Keep dreaming big and send your wings on the sky. And fly, little Icarus, fly. Hello. Well, Icarus made some wings out of racks, feathers, and crazy glue. Started whopping like a brown bird in his front yard. All his neighbors pointed and laughed, thinking him a fool, telling him he's too avant-garde. He said, I wanna be bolder than an eagle. Yes, I wanna be bolder than Atticus Finch. And I sure as heck did wrestle that sun, and I won't give up an inch. So I said, fly, little Icarus, fly. Fly, little Icarus, fly. Keep dreaming big and send your wings on the sky. And fly, little Icarus, fly. Come on. When Icarus finally got off the ground, he flew a little too close to the sun. What's left of his hair melted with the wax on his wings. He started falling like a star burning up. He said, I wanna be bolder than an eagle. Yes, don't know if I'm smarter than Atticus Finch, but I sure as heck did wrestle that sun. I never did give up an inch. So I said, fly, little Icarus, fly. Fly, little Icarus, fly. Keep dreaming big and send your wings on the sky. And fly, little Icarus, fly. Went a little out there. Yeah, I love singing that one. I miss singing that one. I think I've missed singing it on the last couple gigs. Keep running out of time. I'm always like, one more song. Let's do it. But in DC, they're like, I was really impressed. There's 30 feet between the stage, and they had somebody come in and check before the first gig that everybody had a mask on, that there was 30 feet between the artist and where people were sitting. And yeah, I mean, they had 3 hours to get people in, seated, do the show, and out. So it was like, there can't do 2 more. I've got to do 1 more. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yes. Middle school band director, say hello to mom. Mom, say hello to middle school band director. What's up, Steven? How are you? Every day the deficit grows. You spend more than you own. Papa always said to me, keep a close eye on your authority. You say that you care. I was unaware. You say that you care. I was unaware. All you do is push, pull, I can't stretch it any farther. Push, pull, I can't stretch it any farther. Push, pull, yeah. Oh yeah, what's up? New Jersey, what's up? Coming your way. Glad you're doing well, Steven. It was wonderful to have you last week. Thank you so much. You can teach me a couple things on guitar, huh? How about it? Love it. Hi, Paula. We're coming to Tuckerton, June? What did I say? June 6th. Yeah. What's up, Central Florida? How are you, Sue? Love you too. Thanks for tuning in. Ciao, Calvi. How are you? What is that? Ooh, that was good. That's why you don't put your saxophone to your right hand. That's what happens. Let's see. Myrtle Beach we don't have. But hopefully soon. Never heard of it. I love it. You guys are just planning the tour. Who needs booking agents, right? Just we'll just stop in. It'll be great. Thank you. Might take you up on that. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. So I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. Gonna make a lot of money, gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a river so long I could teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. You tried hard to help me, put me at ease. Love me so hard it made me weak at the knees. So I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best babe that I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a river so long I could teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I could teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Oh, yeah. It's not Christmas, it's hot, but that came out. So. Oh, yeah. A little tiny pie. What is it? Little tiny pie. Big alone in high chair. Some mashed carrot on the tip of her nose. Beta carotene firework flung on the wall behind her. And the gig was so good that one tooth finally showed. Oh, I played that one in a minute. Yeah. Oh no, how else you guys doing? Come on now. So I am really excited. My sisters and my mom are coming over, making pizzas tonight, sourdough pizzas. Very excited by that, if you can't tell. I made them a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. I can make pizza at home. I have one of those baking steels in the oven, and so that really helps. Really helps quite a bit. By the way, thanks to Laura Chavez for keeping her guitar here. Hopefully it's okay. I believe it is. We've had a discussion. It's just been 2 years, so hopefully. Yeah. So, I also was geeking out super hard. If you follow me on Instagram, I've kind of been posting pictures. So I'm going to offer this to you guys too. But I am on the current cover of Blues Music Magazine, and which is very, very cool. And I had no idea that it was going to be in like every Barnes & Noble apparently across the country. So I walked into my Barnes & Noble at like Wilmington, and either they were sold out or hadn't gotten their copies yet. I'm not sure. And I was like, oh, yeah. So I kept seeing, Solomon Hicks posting like, oh, I went to Barnes & Noble, I saw it. And I was really excited. And then the other day I went down to Christiana Mall with my grandmother, who was in town for the Hamilton shows, which was really cool. And we went to the Barnes & Noble down there. And I saw a bunch of copies in person, which was super dope. I was like, oh, look at that, Mom, I've made it. I sent her a picture, of course. So if you happen to go to your local Barnes & Noble, safely, of course, social distance and all that, then if you shoot me a picture, either email it to me or post it to Facebook or post it to Instagram and tag me in it, then you can be entered to win a free t-shirt of your choosing of all my designs. So feel free if you're up for it. So far I'm seeing Charlottesville and I forget, there was another one in Pennsylvania that I just forgot. Anyway, the rest have been in Pennsylvania and Delaware. So as I said, my horns are in the shop, my alto's in the shop, and like I started on alto. That's the one I've been playing the longest. I got this guy in high school. It was one of the horns that my parents bought for me. So, but it's been fun. It's always fun to like switch horns and one of my main goals for the latest record is to write some more stuff for tenor, because I love the tone of it. I mean, it's super rich. Everybody loves tenor. It's a little lower in the tessitura, a little lower in the range, and more people seem to be drawn to it. You know, it's why you see a lot of jazz guys that'll play tenor and soprano, but they, for some reason, like alto is it's the odd child. It's the black sheep of the saxophone family in a lot of ways. And a lot of it is because the alto is the hardest one to make sound good. You can make a sound on saxophone very easily, which is why so many people flock to it. It's very easy to get a sound out initially versus playing clarinet. You'll squeak all the time. Flute, you'll almost pass out. You know, like you have all these things that you go through with each instrument. And with saxophone, you kind of like, you can put it up to your lips, and the first time you blow, you pretty much get a tone most of the time, you know. So that's why a lot of people love it, but alto in particular is a little difficult to get a good sound on. And I always categorize a good sound as being like nice and fat, like PHAT, right? Where it's super round and dark and just full-bodied, I guess you would say, like almost like you're describing a wine, right? It's like full-bodied saxophone sound. That's what we're going for. So, is it possible to see the problem dog? Yeah, sure. Of course, they're both becoming. I mean, she's becoming much better. But yeah, let me see if I can grab her. Dakota, come here. Dakota, come here, Bill. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come here. I gotta lift you up so people can see you. Oh, Jazz is here too. So this is Dakota. This is Dakota. Here, look at the people. Look at the people. She's a cutie. It's like, oh. Yeah. She's a German Shepherd, which is, I think, where the brown comes from. Catahoula, which is where this pattern. Ooh, she wants to go check out that puppy, I know. Yeah, go ahead. And also the blue eye, brown eye is, I believe, Catahoula or Cattle Dog. She has Cattle Dog in her too. And you didn't get to see Jazz, but okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dave. Dakota is 10 months. She just turned 10 months, and she's fun. She's growing. She's getting less anxious, for sure. My mom, show Jazz too. Come here. Jazz is she doesn't like to be picked up as much, but she's awesome. She's my big girl too. She's 2. She's lovely. She's beautiful. Look at her. Look at her. She's so good. She's so good. She's the one I've been training. So if you've seen any of the videos, she's amazing. She's like super smart, and I can teach her pretty much anything in 5 minutes. And so fast. She's almost always the fastest one at the dog parks, you know. She's like, she has no desire to go after a ball if there's another dog around. But if there's another dog, she's trying to herd and like turn them in from the outside, which is so fun to see. I've never had that in a dog before. I've had German Shepherds, but my Shepherd was so sweet and gentle, and she was not like she was not that high energy. Both of them are pretty high energy, which is cool. But they settle down, Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. They've both been fun. I'm trying to figure out how the heck to take them on the road with me, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to be away from you. It's been so rare for me to be home. That was one of the things. I had my Shepherd till last March, and it was so nice to come home and just be greeted by her. And but I always felt bad leaving her behind. And my mom took care of her amazingly. She's on here. And, she loved my mom. loved my mom for good reason too. So I'm trying to figure it out. They're both they're watchdogs. They've watched out for me in a couple situations with some sketchy people coming home late at night kind of thing, which is nice. Not that I'm in an area though, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've met Miles before, actually. Yeah, I met him. I can't remember. You showed me. He played some frisbee. Yeah, it was cool. It was very cool. It was very cool. Yeah. So what you guys up to the rest of the day? I know I'm making some more bread dough for pizza, and I'm gonna go out and get some more mozzarella cheese because I don't think I have enough. Can never have enough, you know. But I gotta play some horn. That was the other thing. One of these days, I want to do like a. Once I figure out something, it'd be awesome to do a live songwriting session. That's been a thought. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. But I thought about doing a 10-minute object write with you guys too. So what I'll do, if you feel like it, put an object in the chat, and I will make this week about whatever object you put in there. So whatever, it can be a pencil, it can be a pen. I mean, just think of anything, clock, literally anything. And I'll base my object writes this week off of that. I've got to get back into it. I've fallen off being sick for a bit. I didn't have the energy to do anything. But now I want to get back into it and post those again to the website. I also have to update the website with some tour dates, and I'm going to send out a newsletter to the fan mailing list, just so everybody's kind of in touch. I know you guys follow me on Facebook, but or YouTube or wherever you're watching, but I know some people are not on social media, so hopefully pass it along to your friends. We'll see. Dave, I'm ready to meet Miles anytime. I'm down. I'm not afraid. Hi, Aunt Patty. How are you? Hopefully coming your way. I don't know. We have some tentative dates there in August, I believe. And I would love to go out there and do some hiking. That's the other thing I'm excited about. I'm going to go on a hike soon. A couple days, I think. Do some hiking, do some camping, get out in nature, which is always much needed. Yeah, fresh mozzarella and basil. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Of course. Be a handful. Oh, beautiful. What's up, Cuban black beans? That's what I've been eating this week. Had some Cuban black beans and some rice and some sweet potato and some broccoli and asparagus. And what else? Spinach salad. It's been good. It's been a good eating week. Hi, Steve. How are you? I also started back at the farm, which is super cool. So if y'all don't know, that's kind of how I spent most of my pandemic, from last March to the end of November last year. I was on the farm for a couple days a week, and I got to take Dakota with me, which was also very cool and good for her because she's scared of everything. So it's nice that she could go and be around a couple other well-balanced dogs and kind of just hang on the farm. So that was cool, but I'm back as a work share member this year, which means I work and I volunteer, and for the work, then I get a share of whatever they grow, which is always really cool. It's very varied. They did watermelons and cantaloupe, and they have chickens on the property, which they move. They have movable chicken coops. And if you haven't read The Omnivore's Dilemma, I highly recommend it, even if you're, however you eat, whether you eat meat, you don't eat meat, you eat fish, you don't eat fish, like whatever. It's a really cool kind of introspection into how we've come to eat, how we eat, including hunting and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, hi, Teresa. But they have these movable chicken coops that are very cool, and basically just it's part of regenerative agriculture. The chickens eat the stuff from the farm, the organic produce from the farm, mostly, which means you get better eggs, which means you get higher quality everything. It's all turning everything back into the earth. And once they kind of pat the grass down enough, I actually haven't talked to Karen about this, but this is what I read. Once they kind of pat the grass down completely, or it's mostly dirt, then they move it again to a grassy spot. And what that does with all the chicken poop and chicken manure and whatever is it actually helps helps the grass grow, helps the crops grow, helps, all that. So again, it's great. Oh, that's right. You're not in Colorado anymore. I forgot. How do I forget this? Yeah, I hope so. I was hoping to come do some hiking all over. So we'll see. That's kind of been my thing. Oh, wow. That's cool, Tim. Where you been? Where you been to? I'm down. I'm down, Mark. I actually never did that White Mountain hike while I was up at Berkeley, and I am kicking myself for it because I know it's can be arduous, but I've heard it's gorgeous, and I love it up there. Hey, Mark, how are you? Oh, yes. Akitas are beautiful. You gotta send me a picture. Yeah, farms are super nice. I was like, oh, yes, this is how dog life should totally be. You should definitely have a little bit of space to run. You're just happier for it. Definitely happier dogs for it. Oh, you went to Brazil. Oh, that's right. That's right. Good deal. How's it doing down there? What's going on? Hopefully it's good. I'm gonna get offline here in a minute. I'm actually teaching a lesson in 4:15, which is super cool. Thankful to the people who have stayed with me, to the parents and the students that trust me with their kids and all that. It's better. Good. I'm glad. This situation in India is crazy. I'm like, my yoga teacher has people there and has lost a lot of family members, it seems. And on the heels of their farmer strike, which wasn't publicized as much in the press here. So I hope we can figure it out. It's people like y'all that help make a better world. It's important. Just a better world. That's what we're all in here for. I hope. Oh, good. I'm glad things are getting back to normal there. I hope everybody's safe and all that. Brazil is a beautiful country, and I love visiting there. Ilhabela was the first place I think I went. Yeah, for like a week, and I was in love. The beach was beautiful. The forest is beautiful. Ribeirão Preto. I can't remember. I'm probably saying it wrong, but that's a cool city. That's where I know where Fred is. So yeah, been around. Still haven't made it to Rio though, which I would like to. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna see who I can round up as guest or what I can do next week. We'll see. I might do the songwriting thing, and then we'll see what happens. I am going to go on a hike here shortly, so one of these, not this next weekend, but the following one, I will probably be offline and skipping the Sundays with Nessa that week. Driving from Florida to Texas, Las Vegas, Williams, Arizona, Grand Canyon, and Sedona. Nice. That's beautiful. That'll be a heck of a drive, that's for sure. My family and I did a cross country trip. My mom planned the whole thing. By the way, she could be anything. But she planned this whole trip to go across like the north side of the U.S., then down, I think through a lot of California, and then kind of across the country through Colorado and stuff. And I joined them on parts of it, and that's how I went to Jackson Hole and the Tetons the first time, and it just like absolutely fell in love. And then where else? Montana. We stopped in Glacier, and I was bummed. We keep talking because my sisters were too tired, and they're not hiking. They don't like to hike, so my mom and I keep going like, we need to go back and hike this place. And mostly because I flew out of Glacier. I flew out of that airport that's right there. So I saw the mountains from above, and I was just like, oh, I gotta climb these. So yeah, my mom wants to go back to do the Tetons, Teton, Grand Teton, which is a hilarious name if you look it up, Yosemite, and Glacier. Yeah. Jackson Hole has become ritzy. Yeah, unfortunately. It's like the only thing out there, but that's the gorgeousness of the mountains drawing everyone in. But yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it out there. It's just so gorgeous, you know? Big sky country for real. So yeah. But again, put your objects, you know, anything you want me to use as an object writing tool this week. Give me a word. Give me a word. It'd be great. You feel free to email me or whatever. However you can get in touch. I'll be doing a bunch of stuff to do my one today. So yeah. Let's see how the tenor's playing today. Getting there. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, always. That was for you, Dave, if you're still watching. And for Chris Vidala. It's the first look I ever learned was from Chris. A little bumptious swing. Hope you all have a wonderful week and stay tuned. I've got a lot of interesting projects coming up that I hope to just finish and knock out this week and post them soon. So I'll see you guys. Bye. Thank you.